Hey everyone, it's Kimberly with Getaway today, and today I'm excited to talk to you about all of our tips and tricks on how to save the most money on your Disneyland vacation. It's no surprise that planning a trip to the happiest place on earth can be a little bit overwhelming. We are taking all of that away from you today, and we're going to tell you how you can make the most out of your cash while you are at the Disneyland Resort. There are so many hotels to choose from. What ticket types are you going to choose? How are you going to get there? What are you going to do when you get there? What are you going to eat? It can seem like a lot, and it can seem like, how are you going to afford all of this? We are here to take away all of that worry. So let's get started. First things first, we are going to talk about where you're going to stay. Booking your hotel can be one of the decisions that can help you save the very most money. So, what do you look for when you're booking a hotel near Disneyland? The very first thing that you should look for is the value. Not so much the cheapest price, but what value you are getting out of your hotel. For example, you may be able to get one of the deluxe hotels if we have a 4th night free special for the same price as a moderate hotel. So look for those extra values. 3rd night free, 4th night free specials are huge. They are one of our best savings. We also have a lot of hotels that offer exclusives just for Getaway Today guests. Watch for things like free parking or reduced parking. Watch for things like free breakfast. Watch for things like waived or reduced resort fees. All of those things can add up. So while you may think you're finding a cheaper price somewhere else, it may not include all of the values that you get with Getaway Today. Not to mention that when you book with Getaway Today, we do offer the best price guarantee, so you're always guaranteed to save the very most money on your trip with Getaway Today. So that's just for the hotels alone. Watch for those values. You can sort by price on our website, and of course you can always call and talk to any of our awesome agents. Now, another tip that you may not have thought of is to go with friends or family and split that hotel cost. So we tend to have a lot of hotels that offer suites, or some even like a 2-bedroom suite, maybe even a condo setup, where you can take that space. You only need to purchase one room, but then you can split that cost with your family or friends. So that's a really good way to do that. Plus, it's always more fun to travel with a group anyway. The next way you can really save on your Disneyland vacation is tickets. The tickets are going to be your biggest expense. So how do you save? Of course, you'll want to get your tickets through Getaway Today. You'll never pay full price, and we offer anything from a 2-day to a 5-day ticket. Now, with the tickets, it's kind of a similar philosophy to the hotels. The cheapest may not always be the very best value. For example, the lowest price ticket you're going to find is a 2-day, 1 park per day ticket. And if that's all you can do, that's a great option. We would never want to discourage you from going to Disneyland. But if you can make a little wiggle room in your budget, we recommend doing at least a 3-day ticket, because you get a magic morning early entry into Disneyland with that for 1 day of your stay. Those are available on select days, and we have videos all about that we will link you to down below. But also, the longer you stay, the less you pay per day. For example, with a 5-day ticket, if you do the 1 park per day, you're paying as low as $65 per day. And when you consider a standard 1-day ticket is over $100, it's a crazy good deal. So again, you want to look at the value. Another thing that can really make a difference for your park tickets is the park hopper ticket option. So something to consider is with the park hopper passes, you get that ultimate flexibility. For example, if you were planning on going to the fireworks at Disneyland Park, but you could only go on a Friday night because you were going to use your park hop or your 1 park per day ticket the next day on Saturday into California Adventure, but the fireworks got canceled because of wind on Friday, you would just miss them on Saturday. You wouldn't be able to go back into the park. So we always recommend a park hopper for ultimate flexibility. Not to mention the parks are right next to each other, so they're so easy to go back and forth. Maybe you have a special treat that you want. Maybe you for sure want to get a Dole Whip over in Disneyland Park and then go eat it in Cars Land in California Adventure. Whatever you want to do, the park hopper will always give you the most flexibility. So while it's a little bit more, we think it's worth the splurge. Okay, another thing that you may not know about our tickets is if you are planning on going to any other theme parks in the area, we offer combo tickets. So not only will you get your discount tickets on your Disneyland portion, you'll also get the standard discount for Universal Studios Hollywood, Knott's Berry Farm, Legoland, SeaWorld, all of our favorite area attractions. And when you combo those with your Disneyland tickets, you save even more. So another way to save money on your Disneyland tickets, you may have heard about the Max Pass option, and we sell that. It is fantastic. It is a wonderful way to make your Fast Pass reservations from your phone. Right now it's $15 per person per ticket per day. So that can add up. If you want to save money, it's really important to note that the Fast Pass option is still free. You can still scan your regular ticket and get a Fast Pass option for any of the attractions that are offering them. It's a really great way to save money and still have flexibility and still be able to use the Fast Pass option at Disneyland. Okay, next up on our list of ways to save money on your Disneyland vacation, we are talking transportation. So there are a few ways that you can look at saving money on your transportation for your Disneyland vacation. If you are flying, we highly recommend signing up for Google Flights alerts. It will give you a notification when your flight times are, when your flight days, when prices have dropped. Be sure to check other airlines and be sure to check other airports. So if you're flying into Disneyland, John Wayne, which is the Orange County Airport, also known as SNA, the Santa Ana Airport. Long Beach is an option that's really close, really easily accessible from Disneyland. And then LAX are kind of your three major airports. So be sure to check flights into all three of those. You can also look for flights into Ontario. It's not quite as popular, but it is almost equally convenient as LA. So check all of those options from your city and be sure to sign up for those Google alerts to see if flight prices go down. If you are flying, we recommend using Carmel Shuttle as the most affordable option and convenient to get to your hotel from the airport. They service John Wayne, Long Beach, and LAX. And the nice thing about Carmel Shuttle is we have the lowest prices with them. We often are running specials like Kids Ride Free. And the really nice thing about Carmel Shuttle is it's all done through your phone. You check in via the app when you land. You have your driver that comes and picks you right up, and they have all of the space for your luggage. These are certified drivers. They do a really great job, and they take you straight to your hotel. So not only is it affordable, it's really convenient, one of our top picks. Now, of course, if you're not flying to Disneyland, driving can be a great way to save money on your vacation. With that said, keep in mind that when you drive into Anaheim, a lot of the hotels have parking fees. If you book with Getaway today, we have a number of hotels that offer either free or greatly discounted parking for your hotel. So sometimes the hotels in the area will have parking of around $20 per night. When you book with Getaway today, be sure to check those because sometimes we offer them for quite a bit less or they're absolutely free for Getaway Today guests. Either way, you'll want to check for the hotels that offer free parking. Another thing is we offer discounted art shuttle tickets. So that is your transportation from your hotel to the Disneyland Resort and other Anaheim area attractions like the Garden Walk. If you want to go see an Angels game, that's included in that transportation. Even Knott's Berry Farm is included in the Anaheim Resort Transit system. So that's a really good way to save money. Our tickets, kids ride free with each paid adult, and we also have a 2-day free ticket. So you buy a 3-day ticket and get 2 days free. So those are some really great ways to save on transportation while you're actually in Disneyland. Next up, we're talking my favorite thing, food. So if you want to save on food at the Disneyland Resort, there are a lot of ways to do that. So first, you can of course book a hotel that offers a free breakfast. That's a great way to start off your day just right off the bat with a free meal. Who can complain about that, right? So once you're actually going to Disneyland, you can bring your food in, and that is something that not everybody knows. What are you allowed to bring in? Pretty much anything, as long as it's not in a glass container, as long as it's not alcohol, and it's not in a hard-sided cooler that has loose ice especially. So if you want to bring in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, carrot sticks, fruit snacks, granola bars, trail mix, any of those things are completely allowed and welcome at Disneyland. I recommend bringing in a refillable water bottle. There are water refill stations throughout the parks, and of course, anything that you want to bring, you can. With that said, there are some things that you will want to splurge on while you're at Disneyland. Now, just because you can bring your own food into Disneyland doesn't mean you're going to want to bring every single meal into Disneyland. Disneyland has some great food options. With that said, there are a lot of restaurants that have really large portion sizes, and we recommend splitting those. There are so many ways that you can save money at Disneyland and still be able to try all of your favorite treats. With my family, we'll normally share 2 Dole Whips and have a parent and a child each share the Dole Whip. Same thing with churros, and then you kind of get a little taste of everything as well, but you don't feel like you're spending $100 every single time you want to have a snack or a meal. Another way to save on your vacation, and this is kind of our last area, is souvenirs. You can spend a lot of money on souvenirs if you're not careful at Disneyland. One thing that we really recommend before you go is to pre-purchase your souvenirs. You can find all sorts of Disney merchandise at Target, at Walmart, on Amazon, anywhere at all. So we recommend purchasing it beforehand, and then if you want, you can bring it to the hotel and you can still surprise your kids with it. Maybe it's buying matching t-shirts before you go. There are just a lot of fun ways to not have to spend a lot of money and still feel like you get souvenirs at Disneyland. Some other ideas, while you're in the park, there are some free souvenirs that you can get. We recommend going to the Animation Academy over in the Animation Building. You can learn from a real Disney artist how to draw the Disney characters, and then you keep your art piece as a souvenir. You can also get a free map from the Jungle Cruise in Disneyland. You just ask the skipper as you're leaving. There are all sorts of really fun things. Of course, the birthday buttons, I'm celebrating buttons. You can get those from the cast members on Main Street. You can also just ask anybody that you see in the information with the plaid uniforms. They'd be happy to help you. There are all sorts of really fun things. Sometimes you can get stickers. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But look for those free souvenirs as well. That can really help you save money. If you're looking for a cheap souvenir, there are penny press machines that are located throughout the entire park, and you can always take those as a souvenir as well, which is really fun. So anyway, we hope we gave you some really good money saving tip ideas for your Disneyland vacation. With Getaway Today, our goal is to make sure that your Disneyland vacation is as affordable as possible. Not only do we negotiate the lowest rates for you up front, we also offer really flexible payment plan options so that you can put your deposit down with our layaway plan and pay off your final amount 5 days before you go. It's really a great way to pay for your vacation and make sure you still get all of the perks of a Disneyland vacation without a heavy price tag. So we are here to help you. We want to work with your budget. You can always give us a call at 855-GETAWAY or check out any of our vacation packages at getawaytoday.com, which can be customized. And of course, we will always link you to our best specials below. So thank you so much for watching, and we hope you have a great day.